This is Steve Young for the Co-Roundtable. Just recently I saw in the Atlantic magazine two articles from two different countries in Africa on the same point, and both of them, and combined together, they depress me. One of the things we've talked about at the Co-Roundtable is the necessary supportive relationship between quote-unquote capitalism and quote-unquote government or governance or public power. What I mean by that is, on the one side, a successful capitalism, going back to the idea of Adam Smith, it creates wealth. And if you create wealth, then you can tax it and spend it for public goods and public purposes. And the graph, if you look at the graph of most nations, particularly in Europe, over the last 100 years, what you see is, as wealth increases, the amount collected in taxes increases about the same rate, and the size of government budgets increases at the same rate. So the amount of government services provided increases as well. The two stories here are about governance that doesn't really deliver this. So one is from South Africa, and it's about the sort of, it says the ANC, the political party from which Nelson Mandela came, and its successors, been really basically the political system of South Africa for 30 years now, is self-destructing. The collateral damage is destroying South Africa. And this is just a discussion of scandals and factionalism and self-interest on the part of the politicians and the government, and the reaction of society and business to that, which is not to invest, not to work hard, to worry, and to have to sacrifice in transfer payments, legal and illegal, to an elite. So that depresses me. What can be done? And then there was another article in the same issue about Uganda. And there's some area called Karamoja, which is home to 1.2 million people in northeast Uganda. And these are people who basically are herders of livestock. But they're gangs who raid. They kill the livestock, they take them. And so the people have no safety during dry spells, and more than 2,400 have died of hunger. They can't raise a lot of animals, they lose their animals, they're afraid to go out. Why? Because there's no governance. There's no good governance. So I think while many people, properly so, criticize capitalism, where do we criticize governments for being unethical, for failing us to provide the quality of life that we as human beings deserve?